Hey everyone, it's Talia here. Welcome back to another organization video on my channel. So you guys will remember from my recent nail studio organization giant video that there's a couple drawers that need some help and need some attention. So the first one are my glitter drawers. This glitter heaven drawer, there's a whole bunch of packages in here that need to be better organized. I also wanted to kind of try and make the system function a little bit better. I have this loose glitter drawer here that you guys saw in that video that needs a complete overhaul, and I need to make it the nail team glitter drawer because those are the glitters that I reach for quite a bit. My Canada Nail Supplies drawer on the far right side houses all of my chrome products that also were just kind of a big giant mess that needed some better organization. So I was actually very pregnant when I took on this task and I needed some help with it. So I enlisted Ivory from Gel Nails by Ivory to come in and help me with all of this. You guys have no idea how grateful I am to her support and her help and everything that she did for me during my pregnancy. I was in full-blown nesting mode during my pregnancy but had a very difficult time even moving. So it was really nice of her to offer to help me and to come in and actually do some organization projects that I, for some reason, desperately needed done before my baby came. So let's jump in and see the process of turning these drawers from this mess into this beautiful creation. The first drawer that we decided to start with was this loose glitter drawer. Now these loose glitters were from all over the place, from eBay, from Amazon. I've had a lot of them for years, but I just was not reaching for these glitters. Our first step is to clean out the entire drawer and then put in new organizers. These organizers are those spice racks from IKEA that I shared in that giant organization video. They fit great if you're going to put them horizontally, except there is a little bit of a gap on the right hand side if you don't cut them to fit the drawers. Now I talk a little bit more about that in that organization video and all the different organizers I use in that video, so be sure to watch that one if you have any questions as to what we're using. I do like to organize my glitters in rainbow order, so all we're doing here is sorting the nail team glitters into different color categories. We have our reds, our oranges, our greens, our yellows. One thing that can be kind of difficult when you're organizing your glitters is sometimes there's a whole bunch of different colors that are mixed into one glitter mix. So I like to organize by whatever the majority of the color is and put that in the specific color family. I literally like hate being so useless. Like it's just not like.
It's not being useless. You're pregnant. You're trying to have a baby. Trust me, I was the exact same way. I've got purples and kind of pinks going on here.
Yeah. Okay.
See, this is pink to me. That's red to you?
That's a borderline, so that'll actually it won't fade in.
Transition?
Because pink won't be into it. Whatever. This is nudes. You got nudes going on somewhere?
Nope. This is nudes?
I'd say nude. It's like a gray. It's kind of purple.
Okay, well I've got some blacky, I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Why am I so bad at this?
Do you want that in your nudie brownie?
Yeah. And then this is the mix. So you would do your neutrals first.
Yeah, I always start with my whites, silvers, nudes, into my pinks, into my reds.
Really?
Into
You'd lead
my
into your
oranges,
pinks.
yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
From my oranges, my yellows, then my greens, teals, all that, blue, purples. Sometimes I'll do purples before blues. Like, so fade from pinks to purples.
That does make sense. It is interesting how I feel like people have different styles. I always start with red, orange, yellow, green, teals, blue.
See, and that's red, orange, yellow, green, violet, blue. That's like the rainbow.
Yeah, but I always start with rainbow versus nudes and I lead into my nudes. Then this is the dilemma. So it's like, do you go blues?
Like coming back up that way?
Yeah, or do you go start back here?
No, I see, and I would follow it.
We just continue working and putting these in rainbow order. In all honesty, I'm not insanely picky as to how my rainbow order goes, as long as like all the reds are together, all the oranges together, etc. The nail team glitters actually work really well for organizing a rainbow order because the majority of them are like solid colors with a little bit of variance to them. There's not a ton of glitter mixes, at least I don't have a bunch of glitter mixes. They are just like mainly solid colors, which is what I like about them. did decide to keep some other glitters in this company that are just not specific to the nail team glitters, just because I had so much extra space in here. So some of the glitters that we're putting in now are from that giant kind of eBay glitter drawer that I had. I did keep a few of them, mainly the heart glitters, because I like to use those at Valentine's Day. And then we're going to take some of the other glitters that I have from, say, Nail Techniques when I visited them, and those are going to go in this drawer as well. I did decide to put all of my chrome products on the right-hand side in one of those Dollarama bins. I'm not loving this because they're stacked on top of each other, so I can't see as an entire whole what I have, so this might be changing. But this bin works really well because it is a square bin and the containers are squares, so they fit really nicely in it. In the back of my Glitter Heaven drawer is where all of my Light Elegance pigments and glitters sit. I'm just going to move them into that nail team drawer. I don't have enough of them to warrant an entire drawer on their own. So all Ivory and I are doing here is sorting them into the different collections. As I'm sorting this stuff with her, we're talking about the different stuff. We're talking about whether or not we use these pigments or products all the time, what are our favorites. I just love nail chat with her. It's so much fun, and it made this process so much easier to have somebody to bounce ideas off of and just talk everything nails. Lastly, any no-name type of glitter mixes that I have are going in this drawer as well. I love how this drawer came together. I love being able to see all of my nail team glitters in rainbow order so that when I'm doing a design that needs a specific shade of glitter, I can easily reach for it, as these are the glitters I tend to gravitate towards if I want just one individual color. The next drawer that Ivory and I are working on is the Canada Nail Supplies glitter drawer. When I initially set this one up, I did set it up in rainbow order. Canada Nail Supplies is another great place to get mixes from that are just like one solid color or just a few solid colors. They do have a lot of really nice actual mixes too with a bunch of different colors. We did have to work in some new collections that I had gotten in, specifically a Valentine's Day collection, so they mostly went in with the pinks. Canada Nail Supplies has a lot of really nice seasonal collections that they come out with. So if I need some seasonal glitters, that's usually my go-to place to get them from. Anytime I pull open these glitter drawers, I just appreciate those spice holders so much. I think that it's easy to see what glitters that you have, keeps them nice and secure, they don't move around, and it just works so perfect for loose glitters. In the back of this drawer, I do have some of my art glitters as well as some pigments that I've had for years from Elite Beauty Supplies, I believe. Last drawer that we have to organize is my Glitter Heaven drawer, but we can't do that until we put these loose glitter packages into storage systems. So these storage systems here are from Michaels. They are bead organizers. I had originally labeled them with a whole bunch of Swarovski crystal colors that I didn't have. So we are just removing those labels right now. I'm pretty sure I said in my video that I regretted doing that when I was organizing Swarovski crystals. So when I organize these little baggies of glitter from the Glitter Heaven, I cut off the little label that they come with and I put it on the bottom of the packaging of those little containers. This way I know what color it is and I don't have to do double the work by remaking labels. They don't match perfectly with my different system, but you honestly don't even see it until you're looking to see what the color is. And I am a big fan of knowing what the colors are for my glitter mixes in case I need to reorder them down the road. I have been using some of these glitter mixes already, even though they're in the little baggies, and I have to say these mermaid mixes are some of my favorites. They're so easy to add into a whole bunch of different colors. The majority of the glitter mix here looks pink, but you could easily put it on top of any sort of color and just have like a glimpse of the pink kind of popping through. I'll be sure to leave like some glitter fade tutorial videos in the description box below. That way you guys can see how I use these loose glitter mixes. If you've been following any of my tutorials, then you know that I like to dab them into uncured gel, and it just adds a little bit of pop to that uncured gel. And it can change the look of the glitter gel and make it a little bit more unique for your clients as well. I have a couple Glitter Heaven haul videos up, and if you guys have watched any of those, then you know that Glitter Heaven is one of my favorite places to get like glitter mixes from. One of my favorite mixes that she came out with is called Antiqued Pink, and it's very similar to the antique dots there, except it's a bunch of different sizes of glitter, not just dots. Now, the coppery rose gold type of glitter in that mix, I absolutely love pairing with, say, Light Elegance's French Press, and she was so kind to send me just that specific color. So she did make that kind of caramel copper color in its own little mix, and I absolutely love that she did that. She also separated the pink from it too, and you can buy that individually too, which works so well for your more rose gold pink type of glitters. So I'm gonna speed this up. You guys can just watch us sort glitter here. If there's anything that I kind of want to mention about specific mixes, then I will let you guys know. But other than that, just enjoy this sped up process and seeing a whole bunch of different mixes from Glitter Heaven, because oh my gosh, they're so stunning. And now that they're better organized, I cannot wait to use more of them. This burnt pink color is a fantastic glitter mix for the fall time. I don't know if I was even using it in the fall time, but I'm definitely going to be using it this year. It's so pretty. I also love these kind of pastel dot type of mixes. They're so fun to use, especially on like a see-through nail, if you just wanted to do like a little bit of a transparent fade. They also sell these unicorn glitters there, which are insanely fun to encapsulate. I'm pretty sure I have a tutorial on how I did that. Had a smaller glitter collection, this actual whole storage unit would work great because you could just pull it out. Your clients could see the different mixes that you had. It would function really nicely. Even if you kind of wanted to stack them in the Alex storage units, it would work really nice to just bring to your nail desk too. I prefer to put them on these spice racks, as you guys know, because it is kind of a space saver to do it this way. It is a little bit harder to see what mixes you have though when you have it like this. And because the glitter mixes have so many different colors in them from Glitter Heaven, I do find it a little bit harder to organize, so I don't put them in rainbow order. We kind of just put them anywhere in the... Now that I'm looking at this drawer as a whole, I'm thinking maybe I should attempt to put them in rainbow order. What do you guys think? Would you guys organize this drawer in rainbow order? Let me know. This is the way that it all turned out. I absolutely love how the Glitter Heaven drawer came together. Even though it's not rainbow order, it still works really nicely and I can see everything that I have. Glitter Heaven does have some limited edition collection kits that they come out with, and I just store them on the right hand side. All Ivory is doing for me here is putting some other mixes that we had just kind of sitting up in that nail team drawer. Like I said, it's kind of just a collect all for the rest of the nail mixes that I have. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch Ivory and I sort all of my glitter mixes. It was quite an undertaking. We actually ended up doing another project this day too, which will be another upcoming organization video. Huge thank you, huge shout out to Ivory for coming in and helping me when I was very pregnant and could hardly move. I'm very thankful that I've made some really good nail tech buddies, especially close to where I live. It's really great to get together with them and connect with them on a level that they understand and can relate to. And I definitely encourage you guys to reach out to some of the nail techs in your local community too. You never know what sort of friendships that you can come out of. Make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media and stay tuned for another Organizing with Talia and Ivory video coming up very soon on this channel. Bye guys!